there, this is Mindy from Camping Earth, and today I have a camping hack for you. Now, I've done a couple of different fire starters, but this fire starter is really neat. And if you are primitive camping, you know how important weight is in your pack. Now, while you may not think that if you use dryer lint or you use cork soaked in alcohol or may not add that much weight, but where areas that you can reduce the weight, even small amounts, will make your trip more enjoyable and will give you a little more leeway to pack other things. So the fire starter that I would like to show you how to do does have the negative to this fire starter is it does have a little waste that you have to carry out with you, but it won't, if it gets wet, it will still work. And there's no reason following this technique that the fire starter should really get wet. But on the slim chance it does. What you're going to need is you're going to need a straw, and what you're going to do, there's no prescribed length of straw. We're going to cut this down several lengths. It's just a length that you're comfortable with, because what we're going to do is we're going to saturate a cotton ball with petroleum jelly, and then we're going to push the cotton ball down into the straw. The end is going to be sealed, and you can crimp it, you can fold it over several times if that's the approach you want to use, or you can melt the end with a lighter. So we're just going to cut you know, whatever prescribed length you're comfortable with. And I have one already melted on the end. And what we're going to do is we're just going to work in petroleum jelly into the cotton ball. Now there's no special technique in doing this. You just want to pretty much saturate that cotton ball as much as possible with the petroleum jelly. Once you've done that, you're going to take a stick. Now this is the hardest part of this process. You can tear this cotton ball apart and just put parts of it in there, or you can use the whole thing. I think I'm going to tear it apart, and I'm just going to work it into this straw with this stick. Now, as I stated before, this is the part that is rather time consuming, and sometimes your stick breaks. But you can work with different techniques, different items, to see what works for you to get the cotton into the straw. So once you did, let's just pretend that we've got all this cotton in here. Once you go to use this, what you're going to do is you're going to slice the end and you're going to slice the straw in half. You're going to take that cotton out. You're going to then spread it out so that you have as much surface area, and try to get the fibers spread out, and then you're going to light it, and that will be your fire starter. The waste that I talked about that you must carry out is the plastic straw. So I hope you found this helpful. This just gives you another alternative to making a fire starter that can lighten your load when you're primitive camping. So until we meet at the campsite again, this has been Mindy from Camping Earth.